Oh boy, we're live. Back for another exciting prelim round with our lead anchor, Rob Moore.
Co-lead.
No, you're taking the lead here, man. I'm just here for the fun banter.
All right, Mr. Mike Arlotta.
All right, you got enemy on the bottom side or on the left side of your screen and crash shots on the right. Both snakes off break make it.
Yep. Crash outs, making it into that Dorito wedge though, taking a big bite. Losing an early body though for
loses
enemy.
One, yeah, and it looks like, oh no, he was just.
But the enemy is also in the 50 snake.
He's been getting. Enemy's been setting somebody the 50 snake off break consistently here, and I think they've had a lot of success for it. And that Dorito on the snake side is becoming a massive anchor.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, a couple times crash outs, losing 2 bodies on the D side, getting their whole D side blown out.
Enemy loses another.
Enemy losing out one from the center. But making it to the Dorito 3 crash out. He's got it. Oh no!
Wow. Where did he get shot from?
I think
he got shot from the enemy. Yeah, enemy safe 40 Dorito or 30 Dorito actually shot him cross field.
Yeah. I mean that's a big kill because he was about to start. He was about to come around.
If you would have wrapped that, it would have been.
Yeah.
Was it 2-on-2 here?
Yep.
Sorry, no 2-on-1. Sorry, commentator Curtis. Sorry about that.
Yep.
And
I mean,
this concede.
That back center, it's not a place you want to.
No, you can't. Especially at this level, like that back center is a difficult bunker to play, and like I know, at least from what I can see, this is obviously D5. It's the first event of the season for a lot of people. People are just starting playing. That home bunker is real scary if you're not agile and explosive out of there. You can get stuck in there, and you just end up in a position where you can't really do much. The snake routes really, people can get into snake. It seems pretty easy at least right now. No one's really getting clipped consistently. But you can get into that snake and go all the way up to the 50 off break every single time.
Yeah, the only thing is that if the opposing team is realizing that, it's easy to get shut down by sending somebody up to that snake size 50 brick.
Yes.
And it's relatively easy to get there. So the question becomes, if you know that they're going to be going to the 50, do we just have somebody going up to that brick and just sitting there?
It's a long run, though, man. That's a long run. You get a lot of crossfield shots. Who do we have? We have Walk-On Warriors and Army Black.
Army Black has been having a tough day today. A lot of penalties.
Let's see.
Can they survive off the break?
Everybody gets in. I think it's 5 alive on both sides.
Yep, five alive on both sides. Getting up into that snake 2, both sides being matched. Up, it looks like Army Black losing a player on the D side though, and losing their center tower.
Their snake tower.
Their snake. See, this is an issue that Army Black has been having all day. Is that they've been dying in clumps. You know what I mean? But at least they get a kill coming out of that snake side Dorito, which is big. You know what I mean? You pull out the anchor guy, but you're still down 3 bodies, and you're in that back center, and you got to get out of there.
Yeah.
I understand playing that nipple. Oh no, but they kill a guy from the Dorito. So it's 2-on-3, still in favor of Walk-On Warriors.
Walk-On's got the entire 30-yard line. If this guy makes it out to the corner, and he does.
Yeah. Oh no, but Army
They lost
Black
another on the D side, yeah.
Yeah, so he's alone now.
1-on-3 from that corner is a scary place to be by yourself because you're going to have to pop the top at some point and just find out.
And they concede. They've been doing this all day with these early concedes.
Well, it's 1-on-3. You got to scrap the point at that point. It's 1-on-3.
I agree and disagree at the same time because it's still the first point of the match. You never know. You never know. Yeah, could you run down the clock? Are you most likely going to lose? Yeah, absolutely. I understand why you want to save the clock. But if he kills the guy on the Dorito side and makes it down to a 2-on-1,
yeah,
you could potentially do something. And especially when it's a 2-on-1, if the guy by some chance on the other team gets a minor and you go to a no point, then you go to a no point. It's still better than being down a body.
Yeah,
I still think it's preemptively. Should you have been there ready to towel it as soon as he gets shot? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you gotta trust in your guys a
I'm
little bit.
seeing a lot of like it seems like I know the points are being won by the D side or the snake side in this a lot. Or I'm seeing that D side. Whoever stays alive on the D side, they can flip that field real quick though. I've seen a lot of people progress up to that 30 Dorito and start doing damage.
Oh,
Let's see
absolutely.
what this is again. If they're both going to go snake off break, and it looks like they are.
Yep. Yep. Five alive on both side. So, is that a ref starting
Yeah, he's
to
checking
enclose?
Oh, he's good.
Yep. No, we got a ref running to the center. Yeah, he's definitely
There you
getting
go.
pulled out.
That's
Yep.
a flag.
That's
Yeah,
a flag. You can't die out of the back center
Yeah.
early.
That's that wedge, bro, or that W.
And they lose another
Immediate
body.
concede. They're taking control, enemy, and it's just like the other team is just kind of allowing it. In this point, or these last 2 points, they're both getting in the snake though, which is nuts. They're both getting the snake, and the bodies that are dropping are the back bodies.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is
very interesting.
It's very interesting, but what we've been seeing all day from the commentators' booth is that teams are getting penalties left and right. They're not valuing their bodies as much as they should. I mean, if you're not cheating, you're not trying in paintball. But at this level, most people don't really know how to cheat.
How to cheat correctly.
And you're just giving free kills.
Yeah.
You-
I mean, look, this is so new for, you can tell a lot of these people are new, and it's great. And, obviously this whole league is, so far, this is one of the smoother events I've seen in a long time. So it's running really well. The refs are super, super crackdown, which is good because it does not build bad habits.
Yes.
And I think that's something that people need to identify and understand, that, like, if I can get away with it here, I can't get away with it. They are on top of
They're
every player
consistent
here.
and decisive.
Sometimes having refs that are a little bit more lenient because it's D5 end up hurting you.
Yeah.
And in these situations, they're being on top of it, and honestly, the reffing they've been respectful, they've been good. There's no real problems. They've been having good discussions with the players. Ooh, a full turn, crazy. Good discussion with the players on why it happened and where, so they're allowing them to.
Army Black losing a player off the D side and allowing Walk-On Warriors to get up to that 30 Dorito, potentially that 50 Dorito.
Snake.
So I mean, they're stacked. Army Black is stacked up on that snake side, which I'm not a big fan of.
I think that people are going to this outside snake tunnel, and they need to be going in here to get to this 50.
So, I definitely agree with that.
It's just a different route.
It really is. So, and it's easily makeable. Oh, and Army Black loses their snake player. They've just been falling apart quickly.
Yeah.
Walk-On Warriors making
Something's
it up to the
happening
50
on that,
Dorito.
Top side there.
Yeah.
And Walk-On Warriors just got up to the 50 Dorito, and he's coming down the wire. That's one, and that's about if he takes another step.
Army Black loses another body.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yep. There goes the snake side Aztec.
Yep. He's got to get out of the bunker. He's got to.
Yeah, he's gonna get roped up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's the learning curve. You gotta take the hit and bow out, and that's it.
It seems like Army Black, as much as the issues that they've been having all day is that they die in clumps, they've been getting penalties, but also they've just only been playing defense. They're always playing defense. Yeah. You know what I mean? They haven't really ever put themselves in a position where they can go on the offense.
Yeah. Well, I think with them, at least what I can tell, they're getting to their bunkers, which is a thing on its own, right? Like, they're not getting shot off break. All of the deaths are coming from, I think,
the first 5 seconds.
The first 5 seconds, those gunfights that they want to take early on, not realizing that the paint's going to be there as they're coming out into the lane, and that's something that, that just comes with time. A lot of that just comes with time and experience and understanding that, there are ways to go about it, or ways to come out, or ways to maintain dominance or get dominance. And if you keep coming out into these gunfights and trying to maintain dominance when, you have to know your strong points.
It's a survivability issue.
100% survivability.
At the end of the day, I think I understand putting confidence in your gun skills, but at the same time, it's there are times where it's hey man, just don't gun battle.
You're better off alive than you are dead.
Exactly.
What do we got? Another snake run. I think they're mirroring. Yeah, these guys are mirroring their breakouts pretty much. Yep, mirrored breakouts, but it looks like Crash Outs gets to that 30 Dorito first. Enemy loses their snake side wire.
Yep.
And they do have an immediate fill, which is great. That's good to see in D5. You know, you're having like the response time to get in. Crash Out's doing a good job of containing that snake, though. He is getting pummeled over there.
I mean, that's exactly.
That's what you were just saying. You just have to do it. And look, he took that inside route, you know, and maybe you might be proving me right here. Maybe that inside route's a little dangerous. But they do lose their snake side wire on Crash Outs.
I mean, that's not a death that you should be taking. Especially.
Oh, that snake is posted up now. I'd love to see him scoot back a little bit and see what more vision he can get.
Back towards like the
back
snake
towards
too?
like, yeah, a little bit. Just take a little, you know, step by step. There we go.
Yep, making that small inch around. I mean, he's covering off that Dorito zone, which is great. And his back player seems to be talking to him and making sure that he's staying alive.
He filled from the Dorito can back to the home, which is exactly where the Snake 50 can see him, though. And all the way out to the Dorito corner.
No, out to the snake corner.
Sorry.
So we have, it looks to be the snake Dorito, the snake corner, the back center. Can't really see anything else on the Dorito side.
No, they do. They have somebody at the 20 right there. That's what the snake on your screen here is fighting. He's shooting out over at that
the
20.
Dorito too?
Yeah.
So, I mean, enemy of the state is in a great position to kind of hold things out and wait to see who they can start dinking out.
Oh, man. This guy at the home just bounced back to Doritos, realized nothing was going to happen out of there.
Yeah, I mean, the home isn't that strong of a bunker.
It's not strong. It's a hard bunker to play here. See, in these scenarios, this is where experience will come in a little bit, even though it's like win by volume with paint. Look at the paint on the snake player's back. It's about to be gone.
Yeah.
And now he has 5 minutes and 54 seconds. Unless they win
Crash Out's just lost another body,
one off the snake.
trying to go run him down. And we've been seeing this across the board.
Bro, why is everybody trying to think this is a short? This is a wide open run. This is a crazy run.
Yeah. Oh, the 50 snake player gets that D2 fill.
He gets somebody, so I think it's a 2-on-1 or a 3-on-1 here. It's a three-point mercy, right?
Yeah, three-point
so they can't
mercy.
Even foul this.
They're in the 30 Dorito and the snake corner.
Oh boy, he's extending himself fully.
Yep,
that was not the move. Why is with these rundowns? All right. So
another thing that we've been seeing for these rundowns, people are going really wide. They're not staying in front of the bunker to try to protect themselves.
They're trying to moonsault it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what you were saying before. It comes down to experience. Oh, and he gets dinked out.
He gets dinked out from the Dorito side, yeah?
Yep.
And that should be it for that game. Look, honestly, Crash Outs had they got to the bunkers, they fought. It was just little tiny gunfights over time. The points here, the point spread here isn't, I think, really reflective of how that went because the Crash Outs actually put up a pretty good fight. They were getting kills off break. They were fighting and getting gunfights and winning it. So now we just have walk-on 2-0 wins.
So
wow.
I know that you say that the point spread isn't reflective of the points, but I still think it is. And here's the reason why. And I'll tell you. Because, yes, are they doing small things wrong? Yes. But it's a lot of small things.
A lot of small things. They add up.
Yeah.
Oh, you know D5 too. Like, I know D5. Like, D5 just is a snowball effect. One thing happens to another thing, and all of a sudden the whole field's falling apart, you know?
Exactly.
So, like, in that case scenario, yeah, like, you lose your snake side, your snake 50 on the other side, that whole snake side's going to start to close like a door or open like a door, and people are just going to start flooding through it.
So
So this is now 3-0. See if Army Black can put a point on the board here and kind of put some dominance out. They've been struggling.
I would love to see them put a point on the board. I'm just struggling to see it. They're taking early deaths.
See, look, they're not even. Oh, look, they look like they're going for a snake runner here, or it might be a corner.
Yep.
Well, he's going. All right.
Matching in the snake, they get into the snake side Dorito.
5 alive across both sides.
Yeah, I mean, they're in a great place.
All right, kill one.
Yep.
Army Black takes one out. See, that's what's like. They're getting in the positions, Army Black, and they're getting these vital spots, and they're filling bunkers great, and they're making the correct moves, and it's just coming down to, I think, a little, like we were talking about, just a little bit too much gun batting. Like, look, like, spot opened up, he filled out, let's swing the snake side, we got to kill the snake. That's kill 2 for Army Black.
Yeah, no, it's great.
There you go, jumps the beam, good roll.
I also...
Good quality barrel roll. Oh,
yeah.
my gosh.
I think that they're making moves just to make moves, though. You know what I mean? It's not strategic. Like, going from the snake side Dorito into that snake one is like, what is the strategic advantage of doing that?
Yeah. They might be getting another kill here.
Yep.
Room's clean. So 3 on
Nope.
4. Oh,
Nope.
there he goes. All right, so that's 2 on 4 or 2 on 3. I'm not sure.
Oh,
Oh, there goes another one on the Dorito
yep.
side.
Yep.
So there you go. Army Black putting the. See, that's what happens. They get, like you said, just they got a little bit more aggressive. They got in their face. The bodies will start falling.
See, like, and here's the thing. Like, you can see how both players are just kind of like looking all over the place. Like, they don't know what's going on in the field.
Yeah, the communication's a little left. See, like,
Yeah.
this guy's going back, and the snake player who filled knew he was there and is not engaging with him. There we go. Okay.
I mean, great job for Army Black, finally putting a point up on the board
Yeah.
today. It's great to see. But I mean, at the end of the day, when they go back home, they gotta start working on.
Well, I think it's
working on this
confidence
team.
too, man. Look, they had a little confidence. They got jiggy. They started all people moving around. People are filling bunkers. People are shooting. They're getting to their first, seconds, and third bunkers, and I think that gives them a little bit more momentum and like confidence. You know, I definitely think that there are lapses.
Gotta hit the buzzer, dude.
I think they're checking him.
I know, but the clock is still going.
I don't know because they're checking him. They can't check.
And
him
I see a pod runner on the field. That's a penalty.
I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Well, 4 minutes, 2-1, 100%, 100,000,000% doable. But they have 2 players on the field right now, and they are an X ball, so they need to figure that out.
Yeah, but if it's X ball, it's 2-minute breaks. If it's X ball, you get extra time.
Oh, true. Still, 2-minute breaks are not 5-minute breaks.
Yeah,
2 minutes break.
That's true.
X ball is rough.
I'm seeing a thumbs up, so that should be a
2-1.
point to Army Black, which is great to see.
If they can keep that same exact play style and the same momentum, they'll be in a great spot going to the next point. I'd like to see them do well. You know, it's always good to see like the confidence happen in front of you. I mean, Walk-On Warriors, they're out here often practicing, so you know they're putting the time in. You can see they're a little bit more calm. You know, that guy, like we saw in this thing, he jumped that beam and he just jumped it, and reactively his reaction was not to get as close to the beam as possible. He just landed awkwardly and just crawled in between the whole thing, so he got clipped from there. You know, like, it's little tiny things. You know, it's just repetition of high stress, you know, engagements and scenarios. That's what D5's about.
Yeah. I mean, the interesting part about D5 is the unpredictability. Like, you really don't know what people are going to do.
No.
Talking to a couple of guys that I'm friends with that play pro is like, once they made it to pro, is like, yeah, it's easier in the sense because you know what everybody's going to do.
Yeah. Oh, it's chess.
Yeah.
It's chess. It's slow. This is just people are just throwing bombs everywhere in this.
Yeah.
And that D5 is so exciting to watch because you have no idea what you're going to see.
Exactly.
Because there's standout players. There's random people who are, hyper athletic. Then there's teams who play pocketball, and then you have to watch another team try and bust through. It's very, very, very entertaining to watch. And all the teams here, I think they're all local to the tri-state, so which is great. It's good to see the support. But you've seen them all. You watch them all develop over time. So yeah, they run into the box. I'm only seeing 3. Oh boy, there's 4. Do they have a 5th? See, that's what I was talking about being gassed. That 2 minutes is not 5. Oh, they have 5. They have 5.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he got shot in the head.
Yeah.
Yep.
Army Black losing early, but they're losing too early. I mean, they're in the Snake 2, and they're in that Dorito wedge. So, I mean, they have good
they're not
places.
in a bad spot.
They're not in bad places, but I think the third body is at the home, though. So, Walk-On Warriors, they just need to... okay, no. So, Army Black is also in the Snake side corner. Is he clean, though, is the question. Yeah, he's clean.
Yeah, he's
Walk-On
good.
Warriors, they just have to slow play this. They don't need to
you don't need to shove anything down. This is it. It's win and get in kind of thing with them.
Yeah. Yeah, in theory, they don't have to win the point, but obviously you want to play to win. But at the same time, it's you don't have to take big risky moves.
Army Black making a little move there, trying to make something happen.
I know.
It's possible.
Walk-On Warriors had a chance to shoot him, and he missed.
It was oh man, they just lost their Dorito, their Snake Dorito.
Yep. Yeah, because they're...
Is that somebody in there? Yeah, that's somebody in there, Doritos.
Yep.
He's going to have to...
Just hit the buzzer, dude. Play for the points.
All right. All right, so 3 minutes left, down by 2. I don't know. Down by 2, D5, you got to just full send it, I think, both times to try and swing this.
I mean...
Rattle their cages a little bit and try and throw them off.
Yeah, because, I mean, with 3 minutes left, you still need a quick point if you're playing a win.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You send somebody up the middle, I'm almost more inclined to send, 4 guns up here. And just send one runner just full sprinting into the 50 Snake. You could do the back can, Dorito can. You could do the 10. You could do the Snake side Aztec. You could do the tower on the Snake side and then send a Snake runner. And hopefully if you get a kill or 2 off break, give the Snake runner, who if he gets in alive, give him the ability to go to work on the missing, the scraps of what's left. Oh, man. It would have been nice to have this event yesterday with the weather, but
Yeah.
genuinely speaking, it's not that bad. It's good weather to play in.
Yes.
Horrible weather to stand around in.
Yeah.
My toes are frozen.
Bro, I got...
Yeah, you've got sandals on. You're fucking losing it here.
And surprisingly enough, toes aren't cold.
That's insane. I can't even feel my feet. All right, so what do we got? Army Black. 3 minutes and 2 seconds. You want to go for the win, so essentially you would need to shut them out, go through.
Army Black is out at the box, but not Walk-On Warriors.
What's going on?
This could be a free point for them that they need.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is. There's 3 on 5. They need to take advantage of this. They need to identify that there's only 3 bodies and send it. How do you... Oh, he got shot out of the home.
Oh, my God.
Identify that there are only 3 bodies and take advantage of it. They have no Snake presence. What do they have? A tower? Both towers and the Aztec.
I mean, not bad places.
They're losing bodies. Army Blacks losing bodies, and Walk On Warriors is trying to close the gap. Yep, there it is right here. He's about to. This guy just came over to their snake side open wedge and is just cleaning house right now. Oh, he goes down.
Yep. See, that's where you...
Everyone's taking this wide route. Did they just concede this to 3-1?
I think so. Yep.
Oh, man. They were going to win that.
They were. They were.
That guy had shot the other guy, too. Why did you concede that? Ugh.
That's the third time they conceded a mercy.
Yeah. They've been doing this all day.
They conceded a mercy. Like for the mercy, let them touch the box.
Yeah, listen, you don't know if they're going to be hit. That guy in the corner just shot 2 people on the run-through. What do they have left? They have one on the Dorito side? Fight out of that corner, man. Damn, that's a rough one. All the pieces are there for them, the athleticism and everything like that. They just got to get more in tone with what's going on. You knew there was 3 bodies there. You should have full sent it down the field and
Yeah,
just took
so
advantage of it.
It's experience, survivability, and penalties.
Yeah, penalties, man. Jesus. All right. Oh, boy. What do you got next?
So we got next Blackhawks versus Top Chefs, and then Tropa versus New York Chaos.
All right.